Hello everyone. For today's game, I was in the middle of recording and playing the game, but my internet cut out and my recording stopped and it kicked me out of the chess game. Hasn't happened before. It was incredibly annoying, but I was losing completely. So the game would have been a loss for me anyway. But let's review this game. I played with a 56.2, they played with a 65.7, and so we play against the Sicilian defense. I am supposed to just play d4 straight away and kick the knight away. I play knight to f3 instead and just develop like this. It's best to push, even though that opens their bishop long term. I kick their knight away and then I can start developing my queen probably. They just play d6. Queen over's okay. I'm threatening to win the piece if they don't move the bishop. Let's say they make a move like this. I mean, they can just play queen over. What do they do here? If they move the king, what's the best move for them? Queen a5. A queen trade. That's why they're not losing there. But bishop over, I push anyway. Yeah, I know it's not the best move. Queen back was actually the best move. Back to d1. They play this and I thought I'd have knight takes b5 because the pin to the rook, but the queen that protects. I just go back to c2. That's a big mistake from them because I have the move just queen d2 and their knight's almost trapped. They have to move their knight. Yeah, the knight's almost trapped after queen d2. Their best move is literally knight f6. Just developing, attacking this. I can make any kind of move here. Even knight takes b5. Although that does not work apparently, because why does that not work? I guess they take like this. What's the problem here? A takes b5. And then I just take the knight. Then they have rook a4. Oh, I guess that's a big problem. But anyways, queen to d2 would be the best choice here. They just push, and I am attacking this, so I choose to take, which isn't the best choice. I'm supposed to save this pawn from any kind of bishop move by pushing. If they take, I take. And I'm happy. Taking is not the best, but it's not bad. Here I'm actually winning. Now knight to d4 was best. It's protected by the other knight. Instead I played knight b5 to d4. Knight b d4. When knight f d4 was better. Because I guess I'm threatening a fork straight away. This was my biggest blunder. Because they take my d5 pawn. So this move was far too rushed. They're supposed to take with the other knight to attack my queen. And this is another huge blunder because they can take my bishop. Luckily for me, they completely missed that my bishop's hanging. They missed that my bishop's hanging 3 times in a row. They missed that my bishop's hanging. This whole time my bishop was hanging. They could have just taken it. And if they take, I'm completely lost. They can make any move here. The best move for them, let's say I make any move. The best move is just knight d3 check, I think. They win my queen. King f1. They just win my queen and they're completely winning. So 3 times they missed my bishop was hanging. I missed my chance to save my bishop. And I play knight to c6, which seems like just a fork. But it's not actually a good move. Because after takes, she takes isn't the best. After this move, no, here they're losing. But what do they play? They just play queen down. And then they're threatening this move to attack my queen. But they blunder by playing queen down to d7 because here I just take the rook and they recapture. And yeah, this was my blunder, my biggest blunder of the game. Rook a d1 because I hang my bishop. And the entire time we were making these moves, my bishop was just hanging. And now I'm completely lost, I'm just down a piece. Technically I have 2 rooks for being down a piece. but it's just worse for me. I thought that I kicked the knight away here and win the rook, but it doesn't actually help because the rook's protected after the knight goes back. I tried to pin the knight to the queen, but it's best to just attack the knight. Yeah, now I'm just losing a pawn too on b2. They actually fork me here. I play knight forward, which is a big gamble, and it doesn't work if they just take. Obviously, I'm trying to use both of the pins. Let's say they take it like this. Oh wow, this would actually work because they could recapture with the knight. Even after I check them, there's nothing here. And I can't take because of mate. And so yeah, there was nothing really there. And here I'm just completely lost. And it's in this position where I was thinking of just playing queen d5 and I played the move, just trying to attack the pawn, even though I'm already lost here. They can make any kind of move to win the game. Even moves like queen h5 just destroy my position completely. I was completely losing here and I played queen d5, but then my internet cut out, so it's basically a resignation. It says I resigned, I actually lost on time. It just kicked me out of the game. But that's really it for today's game. Played very poorly. This was just a move that I made too quickly. Blundered a pawn, and I blundered my bishop 3 different times. Which luckily for me they missed. Until they took it after 4 tempos. And here I'm just completely lost and there's no chance of winning the game. The opening was quite good. We were very equal. Until this point in the game where I played e5 and I lost material here. But that's really it for today's game. Thank you guys for watching. And I'll see you tomorrow.